All right, you ready, Keys?
Let's get it.
Get on your feet, Tiger fans. Let's get loud. Let's go. Let's get active. Let's go.
Yo, 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 yo. We back for another one.
Yeah,
It's your boy Be Easy.
it's your boy V-Keyz, and this is the
You Played
Uplayedtho
Though
podcast.
All right, man, we got a great show for y'all, as per usual.
Yeah, man, we back in the W column, man. So it wasn't a great win, but hey, win is a win. We could take them how we get them, man.
These days, we just need to get in the W column, man. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious, especially against the ACC opponent.
Yeah.
As per usual, it's Monday night. We watching Monday Night Football. Who we got on tonight, Keys?
We got the Packers at the Raiders, and Devontae facing his former team, Devontae Adams. So we expecting the big game from Devontae to ball out because players like to go against their former team. They want to show out. Like, hey, see, this is what y'all missing. Y'all could have had me up in there. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah. You know them fantasy owners is waiting on him to show up too, man.
yeah. So porn star Jimmy
Yeah.
is out there leading the way. So we'll see what they talking about tonight.
Yeah, he's back. I think he's been hurt for a little while, so we got high hopes. We gonna see.
We gonna see.
But anyway, man, cheers to episode 9.
Oh yeah, number 9. Episode Nueve. What we got on deck for the day though?
Episode Nueve for all our Spanish listeners out there. All right, so let's go ahead and recap this last game. We got a bye week this week, homecoming. Well,
Yeah.
we just had homecoming, and we had the Demon Deacons come down to Death Valley. We had some high hopes about how this game was going to turn out. You know,
Man, it wasn't cute, to say the least. I mean, really, man, it's not really even much to talk about this game, man. The offense was sputtering all day. There was no big plays. Shipley, the only one, we just said it, he the only one that had some heart a little later on in the game when he scored in the fourth quarter.
had that big run. You could tell he was just like, man, come on,
Yeah.
give me the ball, man. Let's
Yeah.
let's get in here.
And that's what I like to see, man. Like, he tried to put the team on his back. He scored. So, I mean, other than that, man, it was sloppy play around, drops. Tyler Brown dropped another punt.
Yeah,
Man,
man,
it's a lot of miscues, man.
looking more and more like Ray every game, man. As far as that goes, now we know what kind of deep threat he is and what kind of a receiver he is. He's stretching the field, so a lot of good things that we are seeing. We just got to clean up some of those miscues. We got a lot of freshmen that's balling, but at the same time, man, it's a learning experience. And I was listening to Dabo on Stephen A's interview, and Dabo pretty much just said, "Hey, we're fighting our way back to the
Back to
top."
the top.
So that
So,
that tells me he's realizing, like, hey, man, we got a lot of work to do. We're not on the same level as these other caliber teams.
well, he need to pick. He need to pick something to say, man, because just
pick a
last week
stance,
he's
yeah.
like, we're 3 players away from being a top 5 team. All right, but now it's like, yeah, we're fighting our way back to the top. Yeah, bro, we're not good. We're not even like probably the 4th or 5th best team in the ACC, dog. And we've been defending ACC champs. We've been used to running it, and now we looking like we look mad mediocre, bro. Mad mediocre, mad mid.
So if you could point to something, what would you point to? You think it's the coaching? Just we got a new offensive coordinator, so we're trying to fill that out, or do you feel like it's the personnel, like Cade and some of the other personnel we have on the field just aren't the same caliber of talent that we've had?
Yeah, it's that, and it's a new coordinator. We knew that, but I guess we were a little hyped, expecting him to come in and flip the switch and like, oh yeah, man, our offense is gonna be all man, boom, boom, boom. But nah, it ain't. So Cade has a lot of development issues he got to go through. Like, he didn't turn the ball over yesterday or Saturday, but he's had some fumbling issues this season. So he's got to get his awareness up. So I mean, this is gonna be like a season for him to develop, man. So
Yeah.
he's just a true sophomore too. So he got a little bit of a learning curve though.
Yeah, and I'm glad he's having that time to learn, but at the same time, he has a talent. I think his decision making, that's what's separating,
Yeah.
the Deshaun's and the Trevor Lawrence's, their decision making was on another level. Right?
Well, he made a couple good plays with his feet when Nelton was downfield. So, and that begs the question: how are we not getting no separation?
Oh
It
my
was a couple
goodness.
times. I mean, the line help did their thing for
Yeah.
most of the game, because he had time several times. He had time in the pocket, and we're like, man, somebody got to be open, dog. But when you pan that camera out, ain't nobody open, dog. So he scrambled for a first down on one, picked up some nice. So he is athletic, but I don't know, bro.
He's athletic. That's what we need. But we gotta, the team as a whole, you gotta help him out, man. You gotta help him out. Come back and get the ball, man. So we gonna see. We got a test coming up. Miami. We'll get into what happened with them.
Oh yeah,
But they're not building the case for us at all.
nah. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
But yeah, so I think Ship almost had 100 yards rushing. I think it was like 97. So he was close. He's still doing his thing.
Yeah, good game. One of his better games.
Yeah.
Might be his best game of the season so far, and that's, in the 17-12 win. But hey, that's where we at. We got the dub.
Yep.
Move on to the bye week.
Yep. And normally I would give my easy workout. We didn't really have nobody that was really standing out. I would still give it to Ship because of just like the competitiveness and the attitude that he showed. The hey, I want the ball, right?
Yeah.
We down. We playing against Wake Forest. I can't go out like this. Give me the ball. Let me make it happen.
Give me the rock, because ship happens.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on and touch on Colorado versus Arizona State. They went down to the Sun Devils and kind of struggled a little bit, man.
Yeah, it was. I didn't really get to see the full game. I saw a little bit of the fourth quarter, but yeah, it was a tight game all throughout, man. And Colorado pulled it out with a field goal in the waning seconds. To silence that Arizona State crowd, which was a ruckus and rowdy crowd, might I add, and disrespectful.
Yeah.
As well.
Yep. And Dion has always said that he trusts his kicker. Came from Jackson State with him. Doesn't miss. He doesn't miss.
So we need that then.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah. He gonna get some offers, man.
yeah.
He gonna get some offers. He's coming in some big games and making some clutch field goals. You right. We need that. Dabo, hey man, you gotta get out there, man. It's time to put in some work. But
Yeah, recruit a kicker, bro.
yeah. But yeah, it wasn't it wasn't that wasn't as exciting as some of these other high powered games. I think Shador he didn't throw for over 300 yards, but they're going through some adversity. But again, a win is a win.
On the road at that, so
Yep. They said that Colorado was only going to win 3 games. Hey,
4-2.
yeah. All right, so let's Keyz, tap into the Red River rivalry.
Red River rivalry. I'm
Three
him.
Three times.
I'm
man.
him.
Yeah.
Himothy.
Hey man,
Great game.
yeah, it ended up being a good one. Sarkisian and our old ball coach, Venables.
Brent V.
Yeah, he had a lot to say. He had a lot to say after the game. But it was a really good game. It came down to the fourth quarter, and they was able to pull it out, man. They was able to pull it out.
And I had Texas going in because I haven't seen much of Oklahoma this year.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did see, I'm like, I don't know, but Brent V with his first real signature win at Oklahoma, going to a top 3 Texas team, and that kind of rivalry that's big. That's a huge win. So I think that kind of propelled them for the rest of the season, set up their season pretty good and beating Texas.
Yeah, and Texas was kind of red hot. They beat Alabama, right? I think that was one test that they had that they really felt like put them on the map. They had gotten into the top 3, but yeah, Oklahoma, they was able to pull out the win. Quinn Rivers had 2 interceptions, so in big games like that, big rivalry games like that, it comes down sometimes to a field goal, and turnovers will kill you.
Turnovers, man. Yeah, we know all about them.
Oh yeah.
So
Trust us. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on, man. I didn't really get to see this game. Didn't pay too much attention because I didn't give Texas A&M too much of a chance, too much of an opportunity. I think Alabama, they was either 11, number 10 or number 11. But the Aggies held them kind of close. Held them kind of close.
Yeah.
But Alabama ended up getting the win, 26-20. And I could tell, did they go into overtime?
Nah.
Nah.
That was straight. Bama's been a tough place. I mean, A&M has been a tough place for Bama because they lost there 2 years ago as they were number one team. So the Aggies solo the fight, but just came up short. And Nick Saban beat another former assistant.
Yeah,
so,
man. Jimbo always gives some of these SEC teams that he knows well a fit, man. But he's having a time down there. The Aggies are having a time. So we spoke on this a little bit earlier. Keyz, man, what happened to Miami, man?
Man, this is crazy, man. So what's crazy is I missed the game, and shout out to Mario. I texted him after I didn't see the highlight till like 2 in the morning. So Miami had the ball up. They was up, and I mean, all they had to do was take a knee, and that was game. It was like 19 seconds left or something like that. Now let's run out the middle, and then you know what we're gonna do? We gonna fumble.
Bruh.
They're gonna fumble. Could have took the knee.
Come on now, dog.
Could have been game.
Come on, man.
Could have been game, man. That's a rookie coach mistake right there.
And then not only did my man fumble, Georgia Tech recovered and scored with 1 second left. Touchdown. Game. Miami players on the bench crying. Man, like, hey, and Mario said that's the worst loss he ever seen. That's the worst loss in history. So for the U.
Yeah, man. On the Blitz Package podcast, I think they asked me a question like, do you feel like Miami is back? And I said no. I feel like Miami is overachieving. They've had some pretty decent games, but it's things just like that. It's almost like they're the Cowboys out here.
But they are back though. Back in the L column.
Back in the L column.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I tell you, you lined it up. I want to say week one, what we needed to happen to get back into the playoff picture. And all the teams that we is counting on is out here taking L's, man.
Including us.
Including us.
We already took 2 conference L's, so that, I mean, not all, but puts us all the way out. I mean, because Louisville's undefeated.
They look good, too.
They beat Notre Dame. Duke, I mean, Riley Leonard got injured, so we'll kind of see what their trajectory going to look like. Notre Dame done lost 2. I mean, even though they're not, they always, who cares? They not in the conference. They just want, they fakers, though. They wannabes.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, let me see. Who else? Because, I mean, Florida State, I mean, they survived the scare.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think they're back.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, they're back in the top 4, so.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. Louisville and Florida State will have to lose at least 2 conference games, and from there on, there's got to be some tiebreaker stuff. It's going to be something crazy in the end of the season, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, well, man, hopefully, we can get another 10-win season.
Yeah, we got to at least do that, man. Keep the streak alive.
Yeah, ACC's out the door. Keep the streak alive. Build some confidence going into next year, and get a good, decent bowl game, man.
Yeah.
We still got some opportunities. Season's not over. Just not achieving what we normally expect and would achieve. But
Yeah,
we have
some depth. We got some good true freshmen that's showing some promise. So we do got some good things in there. But this is clearly like a rebuilding year, what have you, for us, like a development year, man. So it's
Yeah. Still a lot of quality opponents left to play, so we still gotta show up. And can't lay it down.
North Carolina, yeah, so we still got some teams to play. So
And that last game in November, you gotta get that one. Got to. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. We just talked about Notre Dame and Louisville. Louisville put that work on Notre Dame, 33-20.
a solid win too.
Yeah, so they sitting at 5-2, Notre Dame. So they might be who we thought they were.
Yeah, exactly. Who they always are.
Yeah. So we got to show up for that one. One that I did not expect, and I thought was going to be some competition just because of the way that Georgia's been playing. They played some close games with unranked opponent, and they went into Kentucky went down
between the hedges.
to Georgia, and Kentucky was looking good, man. They was undefeated, but they went and got worked.
Man, the Bulldogs put that can on them, man. 51-13. And I was like, Georgia due for another close game because, like I said, the way they struggled with Carolina at the crib, losing at halftime, I'm like, man, Kentucky's a better team than them. I'm like, I don't know.
And who was that else played them? Was it Auburn? Who played them tight?
Yeah, Auburn almost beat them last week, so I don't know, man. Like, Kentucky can sneak in there. I think I had Georgia by a field goal, but I ain't see this.
Yeah.
So maybe they righted some wrongs, and, I mean, looking at their schedule,
Yeah.
is there a chance for a slip-up somewhere? I mean, I don't know, man. I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Man, but yeah. So the top four probably still top four teams probably still solid in there. Georgia doesn't move. Michigan doesn't move. They ain't played nobody. They play Indiana next week.
Yeah, and shout out to the agent. He'll be at that game. The Miami.
Yep.
Excuse me, the Michigan Indiana game.
Yeah. Georgia has a tough task with Vanderbilt.
Wow.
Ohio State, they move up one. Florida State moves up one. And Oklahoma, they jumped 7 spots. They in the number 5 spot now.
Beating number 3 team. They deserve to be top 5. So
Yeah.
on the road at that.
So we gonna see. Of course, Texas falls out. But yeah, man, it's a lot of movement. A lot of movement in the top 10.
Yeah.
All right,
That time of year.
so we looking. Of course, Clemson's got a bye week next week. So we got something special on the way for y'all, though, man.
Oh yeah.
We're not gonna leave you hanging. We got something for you. But just looking at next week, outside of of course, because we got a bye week. Any big games you see, Keys, that you looking forward to seeing?
Oregon, Washington should be a good one. My man at Washington been balling out, arguably the Heisman favorite right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be a high-scoring affair. Game day will probably be there. Number 8 versus number 7. Other than that, man, it's A&M Tennessee might be a decent game. Auburn at LSU. LSU defense is trash. They escaped the win
Yeah.
because they was getting ran through. USC Notre Dame. The way Notre Dame just lost, I don't think USC gonna have. Well, USC just struggled.
They did.
They beat Arizona in double overtime, and I caught the end of that game.
I think they dropped after that too.
Yes, I mean that could be a better game than expected. And the Miami, like we just talked about, they go on the road to Drake May
Yep.
and the Tar Heels, so
Is
it
it
could be a bounce back game for them.
is it a bounce back? I was gonna say that. Is it a bounce back?
Nah, it ain't. UNC gonna get that dub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that with confidence, man. All right, well, Keys, man, we do got the bye week, but we play Miami when we come off the bye week. So
Yeah.
it's an ACC opponent. It might be a little tough for us. We got a week of rest.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we come back with a different type of attitude.
We better because we got this week off. They announced it's gonna be a night game. So a night game down there in South Florida. And yeah, man. So keys to victory for that game, man. As you see, they're a little heartbroken after last week. I think they'll be coming off a loss to UNC after next week. We got to get something going, man. We got to get some, like the Syracuse game. We took some shots downfield. Tyler Brown 8. Bo even 8. So the Wake Forest game, man, we just no shots, no separation, running. So I'll say Miami early, bro. Get Ship going. I said this last time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Get Ship going early. Screens. McCaffrey him, bro. Like, get him the ball in space.
Please, it doesn't look like the playbook is being opened at all.
Nah.
And the way that we look right now, ain't no point in saving no plays. Like
Nah. Who we saving it for? We already lost 2 games.
let's stretch the legs out, take some chances, switch it up a little bit. Like I say we look a little vanilla still,
Yeah.
right?
Don't dare you say that. You said it.
Yeah.
We do.
I mean,
Because we looking vanilla, chocolate, got there.
it's like half the time I'm like, man, please don't run it up the middle.
Up the middle. What we do, run up the middle.
Run up the middle.
No gain. Loss of 1.
Boy, our punter getting so much exercise right now.
He should go to the league after this season, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, please ice them hamstrings because I know you. I know you getting some work. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to big plays from back in the day.
All right. Yeah, I like this.
Yeah. This is our opportunity to go back in the day and talk about the big plays that we're not seeing right now.
Right.
We need some of them. We need some of them today. Big plays from today. All right, so let's go back to. I think I might have mentioned this last week. I don't know if I mentioned this last week. 2009. We're playing Miami. We're down in this game. I think was it overtime? I think it might have been overtime.
The 2010 game.
No, 09.
Okay.
We down in Miami. Miami's number 10. I think it was maybe Dabo's first top 10 victory.
Yeah.
And Kyle Parker
Mm-hmm.
is our quarterback. Right. So, I think it was 37. I can't remember what the score was, but we were down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's overtime. We need an opportunity to get this win. We're unranked, right? We're not nice like that yet.
Yeah.
But Kyle Parker, man, I gotta give it to him, man. He was tough. He was one of the tougher quarterbacks that we've had.
Yeah. Dual sport athlete.
He was able to find Jacoby Ford,
Number 6.
toss it out to him. I think he caught the ball. It was a walk-off touchdown too.
Mm-hmm. Walk off, baby.
Caught the ball. I think it was like a 26-yard run. Took it into the end zone, and we beat our first top 10 opponent, or Dabo, first top 10 opponent.
Yeah.
Man, it was hype, man.
And I'm not sure if that was a third down play because in overtime.
Third and 11. It was third and 11. Yeah,
start
you're
from
right.
25 in overtime. So yeah, I remember he caught that thing in the middle, made a little move, and he had that end zone wide open, baby. And yeah, that was a great ending, bro.
Yeah, man.
Big win. Okay, 09, and also shout out to Kyle Park. He was just inducted to the Clemson Athletic Hall of Fame. Also shout out to DeAndre McDaniel. Who had a big interception that game and made some big plays. That number 2 at safety, he was a beast out there, boy. So shout out to DeAndre. Okay, so for my big day, I'm going to go, since we're going back to Miami, I'm going to go 2015. You know what happened in 2015?
2015.
It was nasty.
This was Deshaun.
Yeah. We go down there, 58-0. Put that goose egg on a 58-0. Man, what a time, bro! Like the first drive of the game, it was a screen pass to Leggett where Deshaun take the height. All the offensive linemen stay still. Deshaun run to the right, so the defense line, hold on, what's he doing? And then he swing it, Leggett over there wide open. He got the whole line blocking for him. Easy walk-in touchdown. Artavis Scott 8 that game. Deshaun Watson.
Like a scrimmage game out there.
Bro, it was like practicing against JV or something. They was just out there doing whatever, whenever. Tankersley had a pick 6 right before the half. Man, it was money, bro. 58-0, 2015. So I hope we can rekindle some of that offensive fireworks come October 21st when we go down to Miami because we need some plays, man. We need some big plays, man. That's why we talk about the big plays from back in the day because we need the big plays from back in the day to happen today.
Exactly.
Today.
That's what we talking about.
Today.
And they're gonna give us our best game because they think we the championship boxer this punch drunk right now.
Yeah.
So they trying to show, hey man, nah man, we on top now. Clemson's days is over. We gotta show up and let them know like, hey, we still here. We lost a few games, but we still here.
Yeah, man.
I'm still here.
An honorable mention though, the 38-3 ACC championship win in 2017 when Kelly Bryant had a great game. Defense was eating, so that's honorable mention. Big game since it's against Miami. So
yeah, we done had some big ones, man. Let's make sure we keep that streak alive. Keep it going. All right, Keys, man. I think that's week 6 in college football, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's moving on by.
It's moving on by really quick, man. It's kind of sad in a way, but you ready to get to the next game. Every week, I'm just ready to get to the next game.
Yeah, man.
But
But yeah, what them big boys in the league was talking about for week 5 though. Let's get into that week 5 action.
man, we're gonna go ahead and start it off with them Jets, man.
Okay.
Finally got a win. Finally got a win after week 1. We ain't got a win.
Okay.
Yo,
Congrats
man.
to the dub, bro. Congrats. It's
shout out to the Jets Nation, man, because the Broncos was talking so much noise. Sean Payton had a lot to say.
of
I
course
mean, and it's not like they having no good year, right?
they trash. And
Man.
I'm so glad y'all beat them, bro, because
Man,
just off the strength of Sean Payton talking that smack to, was it Nathaniel Hackett or was it another coach? Yeah,
was
so
Hackett.
and then look at you, bro. You out here 1-4. I don't even think the team riding for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they can't be if you just got 70 dropped on you the other week.
yeah.
So-
you setting records the wrong way though.
Yeah.
But, man, did you see like when Bryce Hall picked up that fumble and took it into the end zone? Like, it didn't even look like the Broncos offense even cared. They were just like, all right, here go Russ out here fumbling the ball, man. We gonna get drugged, like whatever. Like they don't even have no passion for the game. So, I mean, it was
But let Russ cook though.
yeah,
But let Russ cook.
yeah. Ride Broncos ride.
He cooking some L's, boy.
So is, man.
Cooking them up. Them things is fresh.
Boy,
Hot and fresh.
Boy, Shannon Sharp, boy, he be having me rolling with that, man. The memes be killing me. But man, it was good to see, Zach. He was out there throwing that ball like a dart, man.
Okay.
It was good to see.
What was his numbers?
What was his number? Zach had 200 yards. He had 1 interception. We gotta clean that up. But man, Brees Hall, man, he almost had 200 yards rushing. But man, he had a breakout run. I can't remember how long it was, but that's his second year in a row just speed past it. It don't look like he be running too fast, but he just be getting separation, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he got some speed on him, man. Yeah, so real quick about, you said it looked like the Broncos players don't really care. So,
yeah,
Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode was just on Club Say just talking about his relationship with Russ and how Russ was kind of pandered and they felt like they got him on a podium like he not a player like them, like you can't even talk to them. So maybe some of them Broncos players heard that. You know what?
yeah,
Hey, Marshawn making a lot of sense because Russ don't fool with us, bro.
yeah.
So, bro, that permeates in the locker room, bro. If it gets out that you don't really,
Man,
you're not
you can tell they already
outwittable.
already taking pictures and looking at him. His teammates rolling their eyes, and every time he says Broncos country or ride Broncos ride, like they not even believing it like that. They're looking like, bro, we ready for you to get on up out of here, man.
Yeah, man. So maybe he just got caught up in the celebrity too much, with the Sierra thing, and I don't know, bro. But I tell you what, one thing he not doing, he not cooking.
He not cooking, man.
So I mean, he had 2 touchdowns, but you judge by that win-loss record as a quarterback.
And you know what I think it is? He was having so much success back when, Cam was having success, that dual threat quarterback. But teams are preparing for that now. If you look at most teams have a dual threat quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So, the days of, not being prepared for that are over. And Russ just looks slow now. So
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into it, Keyz, man. I know you just want to speed past this one, man.
You know what?
Let's go ahead and get into them Carolina Panthers, man. They played the
No.
Detroit Lions, man. It's a different day down there in Detroit.
The Panthers lost 42-24. And then what's the next game we had up? Because I say this, man. At least we showed more fight than the Patriots, brother. The Patriots got shut out 34-0 by the Saints. But man, it was 14-0 early. We came back to score 14-7. The game was just boring. I was knocked out because the game was just so whack and so boring. Like, these jokers ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Thielen had 107, so he actually been balling.
Yeah.
Bryce actually had 247 and 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. He still got the turnover issues. It's gonna be a long season with turnovers because he's small in the pocket. He can't get the reads like he want. The line ain't good. He goes down off ticky tack hits. It's gonna be a long season, bro. And I state this again: put in Red Rifle and let them sit behind them, man. That's the only way we're gonna be competitive in some of these games, bro.
Yeah,
So
he gotta get some weight on him, man. He gotta get some weight on him to get in that weight room and get strong, man. Because it do look like he's like an easy pushover, man.
yeah, he is next.
All right, man. Them old Clemson boys, man, down there in Jacksonville.
The London games.
The London Jaguars.
Yeah, the London Clemson Jaguars.
Yeah, man. They represented, man. Man, they really showed out against the Buffalo Bills, man. And the Bills started off the season with an L against the Jets, but since then they have been playing really, really well. Haven't had a loss. This is their second loss of the season. But ETN 8, man.
Yeah, he got off. This is Jacksonville's second consecutive win in London, which is tough to do because your body got to get used to that clock over there, and and when we said this on podcast on episode 8, man, like Jaguars got a chance to make a statement, go beat the Bills, bro. You lost by 20 to the Texans, but you made a statement. Y'all came out. Trevor Lawrence, he fumbled twice. He got to clean up the turnovers himself, man. Like one he had in the red zone, another one he had on a good long drive in the third quarter where he fumbled. So he gotta be, because if they scored them 2 drives, it would have been a blowout. They could have won by 3 scores, but you got to take care of the ball. But it's a great win.
Great win.
It's a great win for Jacksonville.
ETN had 2 touches and one 36 on the
Calvin
ground.
really ate too, though. He was getting off.
Yeah, that's some different type of speed, man.
Yeah.
Different type of speed, but
Yeah, bro. Hey, he got some wheels on the outside. He caught some great balls over the shoulder. Trevor. But shout out to ETN again, man, with a big game. The Bills look kind of sluggish. I don't know if it's that body clock, like we're just talking about, that time change, but
yeah, man, having to fly out there to prepare for the game is definitely probably a disadvantage against a team that's been out there kind of relaxing, getting ready for you. So I think this is their 3rd week out there.
yeah, well, they won 2 games in a row. So I mean, they had to get there early, you know what I mean? So they've been out there for a little minute. So Jacksonville, keep up the momentum, man. It's still your division to lose. The Texans is making the case for themselves as well. They just lost though, but hey, man, keep up the momentum.
Keep up the momentum, man. You might make your way on the Uplayedtho wall back here.
I know, right? Hey, we got a spot for Jacksonville right here.
Yeah,
Cause these boys right here, I don't know, man.
hey, they might be playing themselves off the wall, man.
Shout out to Michael Jackson.
Yeah. All right, man. Speaking of off the wall, let's talk about them Cowboys, man. They went down to San Fran, and the offense looked a little different. Offense and defense looked a little different.
Got that work with a capital W.
Capital W.
42-10.
Sunday Night Football.
National TV, the whole wide world watching.
With everybody, man, shout out to PAT.
Oh, boy.
Shout out to Big Quincy.
Man.
Where all the Cowboy fans?
Hey, man.
Are y'all still them boys?
Yeah, because all we hear, we're still going Super Bowl every week. Super Bowl, like I say, take a bow. Oh, beat such and such, take a bow, lose to the Cardinals. Well, all right. Then come back, and who they beat after they lost? They blew out the Patriots. They trashed, as we see. The Saints did the same thing y'all did. So, and y'all go to a contender. I told PAT, I said, if y'all go down and beat 49ers, you can talk.
You can talk.
But nah, after this, ain't no more talking, dog. Y'all is the Cowboys are who we thought they were. It's this hype every season. They are who we thought we are, and we let them off the hook.
Yeah. Got mollywop.
Dak threw 3 picks.
I was just saying that he's a turnover machine. He led the league last year and played the least amount of games. And he said, "Hey, you know what, B? I ain't gonna let you know. I'm gonna get you 3 tonight. I'm gonna get you 3 of them."
So that's, man, wow. And Brock Purdy thoroughly outplayed. We're talking about Mr. Irrelevant now, and Dak's supposed to be y'all boy, and he's supposed to be top 10, whatever quarterback.
4 tubs.
Got outplayed by an undrafted quarterback. This can't happen, bro. I mean, if you are who you think you are, and if you are who Cowboys Nation thinks and say you are, you can't get outplayed like that.
We can't keep hearing these excuses every week either.
Nah.
Like, come on, man. The way you got paid, I think this might be a contract year. I'm not sure if it's a contract year or not, but He playing his way up out of there.
Trey Lance on the bench, like, hey, coach, what's good? I mean,
Be like,
is he?
we gonna pull him now, or what we doing? we down.
Oh.
We down 3 scores. Mercy rule. Like, what's good?
Yeah, man, them boys got skunked, boy. Hey, pass the sticks, dog.
Yeah, man.
Pass the sticks.
Get out the sticks, bro. You not him. You not him.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on, man. So another good game. I didn't really get to catch the whole thing. I caught the tail end of it. But Kansas City Chiefs and the Vikings. It was a nice game, man. Kelsey got hurt early, but came right back out.
Yeah, I saw.
And scored.
Yeah, shout out to the agent. We watched that game. It's Devontae. I just called it, man. Devontae Adams.
Yep.
He just scored. He got a touch against his Packer. Oh, that's not him. That's
Who was that?
Myers.
Myers. Oh, okay.
Jacoby Myers.
He had the pom poms out though. He was ready.
Yeah. So, yeah. Speaking of that, yeah, Kelsey. He went down. At first, it looked like an Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
So people was holding their collective breath and it's like, oh, here go the Taylor Swift curse and so.
Yeah.
But he came back, went to the locker room, came back in the game later, ended up scoring a touchdown. So I think it was like an ankle injury.
Yeah.
So
I think he really had the boo boo, so he just like left it.
he pulled a Paul Pierce.
Put a Paul Pierce.
I mean, like he ain't using no wheelchair though.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, a good thing for Chiefs fans and NFL fans in general, man, that Kelsey avoided because we see that play all the time, and a player goes down non-contact. You already know what it is.
Yeah.
But luckily for him, hopefully he get right, and they moved to 4-1. And the Vikings.
Yep. Kurt was not my cousin this past weekend.
1-4, man. They
A lot was talked about them being a contender. It's looking kind of shaky.
And I will say, I think on episode 1, I think I had them winning their division.
Yeah.
Which I thoroughly take that back.
He said, "You got I'm gonna have to get that back, brother. Let me get that back."
Let me get a redo, bro. Hey, them boys are trash, dog.
Hey, man. So I think was it Monday night? I think
Thursday
it was
night.
Thursday night. The Thursday night game. I picked Washington to handle the Chicago Bears, and man, they showed me that we not the Commanders that we thought we were. I don't know who picked that name, but y'all need to go
watching with the Commanders.
go back to the drawing board, man.
Goofy ass name. Yeah, man. Justin Fields finally had a game. DJ Moore, our former receiver, we let him go. He had 3 tugs, showed all the way out. Congrats to the Bears, their first win in 15 games. Congratulations.
It was almost 365 for y'all. So
literally.
Yeah.
So I mean.
But
yeah, the Washington, I mean, at the crib to the Bears, bro, about 20, and you just took Philly to overtime last week. That's thoroughly disappointing, bro.
Ron gonna be a defensive coordinator next year, man.
Yeah, he gonna be on the hot seat. Well, they got B enemy. So hey, bro. But Logan Thomas, he did a little work for me on Uplayedtho fantasy. So shout out to him at the tight end position.
Yeah. All right, man. So let's go ahead and move on. You already talked about this. The Saints drug the Pats.
Not even a game. No fight, no nothing. Belichick, he might need to hang it up. Might be time, bro.
Belichick looking like you need to pay Tom Brady to come back and give you a couple games or come be an offensive coach or something because you just don't got it. It's looking bad, man. It's looking real bad.
So real quick, since the Saints drug the Patriots like that, does this diminish the Cowboys win over the Patriots? How they blew them out too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The Patriots just are not a good team.
Nah.
They ain't got no defense, and obviously they don't have no offense either. So, I mean, if you can't get that win, they beat us, but we gonna come back. We gotta come back and run it back.
Goose egg, bro.
Man,
They couldn't even get a field goal. Goose egg. And the Saints, I mean, ain't like they great. They okay, but it's like it's the Saints.
Yeah,
all right, but hey.
But, who knows what's going to happen. We got a lot of games left to play, man. We got a long season in the NFL. So let's run down these scores real quick. Tennessee, they lost to the Indianapolis Colts. I took the Colts. I mean, I took the Tennessee and Derrick Henry because they played so well last week. But
Yeah, D-Hop, shout out to D-Hop. Nuke ate that game, but they came out with the L. The Colts got the dub. Anthony Richardson get well. Went out with a shoulder sprain. He's going to miss some time, so get well.
yeah, he's been a little banged up this season so far, man.
Yeah.
And man, I picked I picked Lamar and the Ravens to beat
Right.
Mike Tomlin and them, and Mike had something to say about it. So
Well, shout out to Queese. The Steelers got a dub, an unexpected dub over the Ravens. So, and it's a big one because it's division. So,
boy, Queese can't wait to put his hat on
Ain't it?
every time they get a win, man.
Steeler Nation.
Soon as the game is over, you see that look.
Hey, but
Let him know, man. Let him
wow,
know.
we got a pick deep in the territory. Almost, is it a pick six? Nah.
Not quite.
But the Raiders out here balling, man. We picked the Packers, man. They out here getting worked on.
Come on, Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Looking shaky out here.
But yeah. So then we got the Falcons and the Texans played.
Yep. I mean, I don't know. Are the Falcons like sneaky good?
Nah.
No.
Desmond Ridder ain't like that, bro. Like Bijan Robinson is though. So they got the dub and the comeback win kind of over the Texans, and we just mentioned how C.J. Stroud been balling.
Mm-hmm.
We should have drafted him, like I told y'all. But don't listen to me though.
Yeah,
He played
man.
though, but don't listen to me.
After having a quarterback like Cam, you need
somebody with size.
a quarterback ready. Yeah, especially with that old line, man.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, shout out to CJ, man. You probably in the best situation you could be in, man. You don't want to be down here in Carolina.
Nah.
All right, so Miami's still doing Miami-like things. They out here in the 305 getting it done. They beat the Giants. I mean, the Giants are the Giants, so I kind of expected that.
The Little Giants.
The
Yeah,
Little
31-16.
Yeah.
Easy dub.
And the Bengals finally got into the winning column.
Yeah, because this was, like I said, man, this was almost, if you could have a must-win game in Week 5, they were sitting there at 1-3. So you talking about the Bengals going to 1-4? Oh, it'll be pandemonium, bro. Like I don't know, man, because then it's like, do you rest Burrow? Is a calf injury that bad?
Yeah.
But shout out to Jamar Chase, who absolutely ate and got me this dub. And you played though fantasy. I murked J5, murked him.
But you know what? That was probably a ploy because Jamar was like, man, hey man, I got fantasy owners hollering at me about like I ain't that guy because I ain't getting no opportunities and I'm out here open. Man, throw me the ball, man.
And he responded with almost 200. Wait, that he had 15 catches, 15 or 18. Almost 200, 3 touchdowns. Great game.
He ate.
Mm-hmm.
So I got him on my fantasy too. So I ain't tripping.
Let's keep eating Bengals. Well, that tandem and T Higgins, like I said, hey, we already got the video on you. Come to Charlotte, bro. We need you, dog.
And let's talk about these Eagles, man, because they've been playing some close games, but
Sneaky.
they undefeated out here.
They 5-0. It's sneaky, and that was our pick to win the NFC again.
Yeah.
So they squeaked by the Rams, who just got Cooper Kupp back.
Yep.
So shout out to them Eagles, man.
Yeah, man. PAT was saying PAT felt kind of way when I switched up from the Cowboys, man. But I feel like I made the right decision.
How that look now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking like a genius out here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was that was last week. Pretty good week of football. Really enjoyed it, man. Had some really good games. Our teams aren't faring great, but it's still some exciting football, man.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, like we said, man, we got some big things on the way. One thing we want y'all to do is remember to like the video on YouTube, man. Subscribe to we got a Facebook page. We getting that going. Subscribe to the Instagram page. And we also got TikTok, V-Keyz and V-Keyz. Subscribe to the TikToks, man. We're gonna start getting some shorts and some videos up for you guys. Chop up some of the things that we talking about, and we're gonna come through with some nice little guest appearances for y'all.
Yeah, we got a big guest lined up for us. And matter of fact, y'all tell me who y'all want to see on You Play It Though podcast. Yeah. If it's an athlete from in the NFL that played for Clemson or played for anybody, hey, just send it to somebody, shoot it to somebody, DM it, comment who you want to see on You Play It Though.
Mm-hmm.
So we can ask the questions that you want to hear from athlete standpoint. You know what I mean, and just everything that they have going on in their lives as well, and the league, all that, man. So hit us up. You Play It Though.
Mm-hmm. You
Play It Though podcast, YouTube, IG, and we got you, man.
Yep, we're gonna put that link in the description, man. And Keyz, man, I think we got us another one.
Another one. Hey.
And we out.
Yes, sir.